This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Friday, May 2nd. Starting off the day with rain and rumbles, showers will be heavy this morning with some area thunderstorms. Otherwise, mostly cloudy today with rain continuing. There is a chance for some severe thunderstorms with strong winds and hail throughout the day. The high will be 71. It will clear this evening with a low of 56. The weekend is looking sunny and pleasant. A mix of sun and clouds on Saturday with a high of 76. Pretty much a carbon copy for Sunday with a high of 75. Overnight lows will be in the mid-50s. Here are today's headlines. Hundreds of protesters gathered in the Dallas-Fort Worth area on Thursday to protest the Trump administration as part of May Day Strong, a series of volunteer-led nationwide demonstrations. As many as 1,000 protests were scheduled for May 1st, a date historically known as May Day or International Workers' Day. The commemoration stems from the 1880s, when working-class laborers began advocating for the 8-hour workday. Dozens of people gathered at Pacific Plaza in downtown Dallas, some carrying signs reading "People, not Profit" and "Dissent is Patriotic." A banner stating "We the People" hung behind a speaker recounting the disputes in American history that shaped the labor movement. The crowd in Dallas on Thursday afternoon swelled to roughly 250 people as it moved to the corner of Pacific Avenue and St. Paul Street, chanting and waving signs at traffic. Protest organizers say the protests reflect mounting frustration with policies they see as favoring tycoons over workers and corporations over communities. In other news, Dallas Police Chief Daniel Comeaux fired 2 civilian employees Thursday who were accused of separate offenses. Billy Flores and Evelyn Keith, both 911 call analysts, were fired for engaging in adverse conduct. The discipline comes a day after Comeaux fired a patrol officer who had faced multiple allegations of inappropriate behavior in his 4 years on the force. Comeaux told the Dallas Morning News the decision to fire Flores and Keith was not made lightly. Flores was arrested in December on a misdemeanor theft charge after authorities alleged he and a second person concealed items amounting to between $100 to $750 in a children's stroller at a Target in Wiley. The two tried to leave the store without paying, but were detained. Keith was arrested January 26th in Mesquite on a misdemeanor DWI charge. The statuses of their criminal cases were unclear Thursday. Next up, American Airlines will invest $4 billion into DFW International Airport's forthcoming Terminal F, doubling the size of the project and creating a crown jewel in the world's third busiest airport. Terminal F will be the first major expansion at DFW in 2 decades since Terminal D, primarily for international flights, opened in 2005. Originally announced as a $1.6 billion project, Terminal F was intended to be 15 gates accessed by the Skylink trams after checking in at Terminal E. Now the passenger hub will have 31 gates, exclusively occupied by the Fort Worth-based airline, and be completely self-supported with its own ticketing area, baggage claim, among other services. The first phase, the original 15 gates, is expected to be completed by 2027, with the entire terminal opening by 2030. And there will be a Game 7 in the first-round Stanley Cup playoff series between the Dallas Stars and the Colorado Avalanche. The Stars had a 4-3 advantage at the start of the third period, but the Avalanche scored 4 consecutive goals in the final 20 minutes to win Game 6, 7-4. The series returns to American Airlines Center for Game 7 tomorrow night. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll be back on Monday with more from the Dallas Morning News.